everybody, my name is Emma, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a game called Life is Strange. I definitely don't think I've given it as much attention as it probably needs on my channel so far, so this video is to rectify it. So, there has been some, absolutely superb games that have come out this year, and they've gotten mass critical acclaim. And not saying Life is Strange hasn't got critical acclaim, but I don't think it has as much, universal recognition. But for me, personally, I think it sits, right up there, being one of the best games that have come out so far, and I want to have more of a discussion with you guys about it. Before I start, let me know in the comments below if you have played Life is Strange, and if you like it. I'm going to keep this discussion as spoiler-free as possible, just because there's a lot of people that still haven't checked it out. So just in case you haven't heard of Life is Strange, pretty much it is an episodic game, and it follows a girl called Max, and she's in 12th grade, she's 18, and just her life in high school, she does pick up a power. I'm not going to say what it is, because obviously I said no spoilers, so the game sort of revolves around that. So this discussion in general isn't really how great the gameplay works or anything like that. I wanted to sort of talk about it as a whole and what I think it brings to the table. So pretty much most video games these days, people play it. It's not really, it is an escapist sort of thing, but you play in weird ridiculous situations that you wouldn't find yourself in real life, right? You go and mass murder the gods of Olympus, or you're treasure hunting, or I can look at my games down here and have a look what there are. You walk around with a keyblade with bloody Donald Duck next to you. Those sort of things, it's awesome to, go and play games in an environment where you haven't been to. And that is, in my opinion, probably 95% of video games that are mainstream these days. Life is Strange is, to me, completely the opposite, where they put you in a situation which I think a lot of people can relate to. If you are in high school or you're older than high school, you've probably been through high school, which, again, everyone relates to. It's sort of why people like to watch, for example, movies like Mean Girls or books, which are similar to reality, because people find something that they can relate to in the fiction, and that's what, makes us connect to it. And I find that extremely prominent in Life is Strange, if not the most prominent in any video game I've ever played, in terms of relatability to environments and to characters, just because of the setting that they've actually put it in. And that is by far my favorite part of the whole game in general, is the point that you do play as a teenager set in the same sort of world as now in a high school. And funnily enough, I'm not in high school anymore, but I'm 21. I'm not that much age difference comparison to Max. So I, myself personally, find extreme relatability to how they act. And just from the first second that I picked up the game, and one of the first, parts of the game you can play, you can, take a fucking selfie. I just find that so cool. So you have, your general, asshats bullies in the game. People all the time arguing about who's sleeping with who, in that week. And then they have, petty fights around that sort of thing. And it's really just comprehensive, but also just so real. Because I've been there. I've been in these, weird petty fights. I've been in all that stuff before because I've been a teenager. And that is, as I said, the most refreshing thing that I've played in a video game for a while, just because really you don't get to play that often. As well as the way people act, you can also walk into people's bedrooms and learn about them that way, from what type of stuff they have in their room. There's a character called Chloe. I really like her bedroom because it's trashed. She just poses everywhere with music and stuff. And just reminds me, I've been in those types of bedrooms before. My bedroom's been trashed before, as you can't tell from this video, but in general, it is just so relatable that I can't stop smiling whenever I play it, as well with how they talk. They've just done it so well. I'm so impressed. Again, one of the characters, every second word in a sentence is fuck. That's how I talk. And as well, with that relatability system, you relate to them even more because it is a choice-based game, and therefore you get to pick which way that you want to do, if you want to steal some money or not, or make some other decision. That's my choice when I play it, which is, again, relates to them more, makes them more like you, absolutely perfect with their way that they're doing and their execution so far. It is a tiny bit cheesy and stereotypical in some instances, but for the most part, I think they do it great. And that isn't even the main part of the game, though. Wrapped in around everything is the part about the power that you have. Again, not going to say what it is, or the sort of threat that is sort of coming towards you, which you have to stop, which is in most video games as well. You have to have something to be combating against. So that's overarching everything. That's not even discussion of the gameplay. The gameplay, in my opinion, is still like quite good. But the real standout is how they've made this game that way. So yeah, now bringing into like topics, when people talk about diversity in video games and changing that up, this is what I see as like the future of that, is give me more games which are sort of more like me. Give me games which I wouldn't play as that type of character in 95% of video games. That's what I want to see from games in general. And if you are playing these games, holy shit, how great like the decisions and how good the at least 2 and 3 episodes were at the endings. Like, holy fucking shit. I can't wait to play more. Excellent, excellent game so far. I would recommend it to you all because it is so different to a lot of other video games that you're gonna play this year. Thank you everybody for watching my Life is Strange discussion. I think it is a contender for Game of the Year, to be honest. We'll have to see how the other episodes go, but so far it has blown me away with how damn good it is. Cheers everybody, make sure you follow me on Twitter, check me out on Twitch because I live stream quite a bit, and subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't already. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.